Hey, there he is.
This place when they know they are not pure.
You'll remember Captain Vor, right?
Tenno use the keys, but they are mere trespassers.
And he's even doing the goddamn monologue.
Know the true power of the void.
So yeah, you thought we was done with Captain Vor after Ceres. Nope. He comes out here.
We cannot blame these creatures. They are being led by a false prophet.
There he is, jumping around like an idiot. There we go.
They cut me down, but still
And dumps it again.
I am energy, and I cannot be destroyed.
Ah, there we go. Righty, hello and welcome everyone to the next part of our Warframe playthrough. As you saw just beforehand, we've had yet another run-in with Captain Vor, aka now Corrupted Vor. He hangs out in the void now after we smashed him on Ceres. Yeah, and he basically turns up on a few nodes on the last void arm. And you basically want to farm him because he drops all the 60/60 poison mods. Or toxic mods even, so... For example, Malignant Force here. He drops this for the rifle, an equivalent one for pistol, melee, and shotgun as well. So yeah, and they come up a lot in modding. Speaking of which, our Naturuk is kissed out for the time being. It's a decent little build here. Quite competent for this stage of the game anyway, and it's still got room to grow when we get the really advanced toys later on. And we was running around with Zariman Prime here. Show you the build quickly. Again, basic build because we don't have all the toys. A little bit different to my build I use on my main account. I have a bit more range. We drop vitality for, I think it's Rolling Guard. Yeah, it's that one mod that you can equip where you roll and you become invincible for a few seconds. It's a nice get out jail free card. Yeah, yeah, not at full potential, but this is plenty for what we need to do right now. And as you see, we mostly run around, use our tremendous range to grab everyone's guns and use them against them. The guns damage are whatever the level enemies you've just yoinked them from, so infinite scaling, potentially, if you can keep Psycho alive. Can be a little bit tricky because they are a little bit squishy. You are relying a lot on being able to just dodge stuff in untimed mode. Yeah, really fun Warframe. We use them a lot, and that range is also excellent for box breaking, so smashing all the loot boxes in a 60-meter range, which is incredible. Especially on the Void Tile set, that's a really good way of exposing Argon crystals. Yeah, enough talk about gear, because we have stuff to do. We have completed the new war, which really opens up a lot of the late game stuff. Now, the game is pushing us to the Viri paradox. I'm doing things out of order here. I want to do Zariman first. We're going to do this one today, and we'll tackle Deviri afterwards. But yeah, these are two sort of game modes that really sort of give you access to a lot of toys and a lot of power. So yeah, excellent place to pick up after completing the new war. Angel of Zariman is quite thematic. It's another sort of kind of creepy quest. Of course, we're recording in late September, so coming up the spooky season. From the depths beyond reason, a voice has spoken, and its echoes would not be denied. No longer fully concealed by the ever-shifting void, the Zariman now rests between worlds. A haunting song resounds across the system. It is time for an overdue confrontation with the past. Yeah, this is why I want to do this next, because we literally visited the Zariman in the new War quest. I mean, there's a case to be made for sort of either doing this or Deviri, because we've also met the Drifter now. But yeah, I'm doing this first, because this was quest release order. This came out then Deviri. Anyway. sort of space cinematic here. There she is, the ship that started it all. Yeah, back to the Lotus.
The Zariman. There is no life aboard. And yet, all the system can hear it sing.
What does it mean?
The Zariman has returned to the origin system for the final time, Tenno. She is your rightful home, but she is beset by the nightmares of the Void. It will be a daunting task, but if you are ever to reclaim her, it must be now.
There's nothing left on that wreck but bad memories. But if I can keep it from hurting anyone else, I'll go.
Yeah, it is cool that we get to speak to Lotus in person now, post New War. Yeah, anyway, there we go. That's a bit quicker. So, do we have to do this in operator mode? Find the song source. Oh, we've got the coup for Grenier here. Yeah, I haven't seen them since the War Within. Yeah, find the song source. Yeah, incidentally, this opens up a new... Oh. Not quite a planet, but a new set of nodes on the star chart.
Grenier. They heard the song too.
Tenno? The song is crowding me out. You must
nice.
find its source alone.
And when I find it, then what?
You will know. You are a child of the Void.
First off, we've got some Grenier to deal with. I just realised I'm not running Comey, which is a bit weird because we've used Comey for like all the main quests.
Zariman for herself. I lost my family here. I'd sooner destroy it than see it in Grenier hands.
Yeah, yeah, huge PTSD for our operator here. Because quite rightly, a lot of bad memories are attached to this place.
That surge came from the reliquary drive. What are they doing down there?
I know, but we got knocked out of our Warframe. So that's a really cool animation.
What happened? Am I...
Dead? No, not you. This is not the homecoming we would have wished for you, but welcome home, all the same. Call me Quinn. We hold fast are the last remaining crew of the Zariman.
You can't be. The crew all died.
The Void creates. Death is merely a blank canvas. We numbered 5 not long ago. Poor Kira. The song broke down her resistance. She raised her voice in answer, and now she's one of them.
Wait. Are you saying that thing I just saw?
Was Kira, yes. form is what awaits us, should we fail to hold fast. The others were all like us, once. But in time, they all drank from that bleak reliquary. And now they scream in chorus to the void. The Zariman must be saved.
Saved? It's a graveyard.
The Zariman has suffered, but she can still be a barricade against what is yet to come, if you stand with us. Help us keep her out of the hands of invaders like these.
Yeah, we do not want to be here.
When you are ready, come to the lower decks. A void cascade is already breaking down what you accept as reality.
Yeah, so that's curious. There's no crew aboard yet. You've got these like void echoes of people who used to be on the Zariman. Because of course, why wouldn't the void do weird fuckery like that? I can't change Warframe.
Listen, kid. Hombask here. Quinn means well, but there ain't no stopping this. We're hungry, just like Kira was. Only a matter of time. Sooner Quinn admits that to himself, the better.
Give you an idea of scale for just how big the ship is. Give me 2 seconds.
When the Grenier restarted the damaged reliquary drive, they unleashed a cascade of void
There you go.
contamination. Void manifestations from beyond the membrane. We've come to know them as Brax. They will attack and possess our exolizers, making the unit spread void contamination instead of cleansing it.
Contamination's messing with transference.
These interlopers have barely set foot aboard the Zariman, yet the void has seen something like them before. These half-made manifestations mirror them, but a different them.
They look older, bigger, like ancestors, maybe. But how?
Void contamination dropping. Marking a possessed exolizer. Deal with it while you still can.
Well, we've got the Sirocco now, because
We all bear the trauma of what happened on the ship. But do you remember her promise? To build a new world without strife, violence, or poverty.
We can talk about it sometime when I'm not fighting for my life, okay?
fair. Yeah, you can hear him knocking in the distance.
Exolizer succumbing to void possession.
Get out of here. Yeah, it's got these Frax enemies. They have 2 forms, much like the Bombalists.
First Harvest Festival? Children laughing in the agrobiomes? I wait for what could have been.
I remember the singing, picking fruit under those warm lights, hands stained purple with poplar berry juice. You really think things could have been different?
Quinn's having an issue.
The contamination.
That can't be good.
It amplifies the song. We're running out of time.
What I want to do? Use your void mode.
A void manifestation is possessing an exolizer. Stop it before it feeds the cascade. If you can kill the Grenier close to the exolizer, it'll pull the void contamination right off of them.
Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay. Yeah, it's like I said, the Frax enemies, they're like the Bombalists, so they have 2 forms. They have a form you can smash with regular weapons, and then they get knocked into a second form that you have to use your void mode for.
Possessed Exolizer located. Purge it and make it work for us.
What do you have to do? Oh, yeah, this one's spawned miles over here, isn't it? Just to be awkward.
Exolizer online.
Go. Smash these turkeys. There we go. Yeah, so not gonna lie, this quest is it's largely a tutorial for a whole bunch of new game modes they introduced with this quest. But you do get a nice bit of storytelling and some world building going on while you are going through this. Yeah, instantly, frags are really good for what do you call it? Focus farming. Because each one you kill, you get a lump sum of focus. We'll be seeing more of those enemies later. Oh, new mod, cool. Yeah, you can see, the Zariman has seen better days. It's the back end of the ship, there we are. There we go.
Subsiding. I no longer detect new void manifestations. It is safe to stand down. Please, return to the chrysalid.
Well, Zaku probably would have made that mission easier, but, I'm so used to using Komei. Just for all the main quest stuff. Like I said, it's mainly because I just love her visuals. Yeah. And of course we get a whole load of new resources to farm as well while we're here. So we're gonna need a lot of this for everything here. Yeah, you can see getting a good chunk of focus dealing with those Frax enemies. They are pretty handy. Anyway. Hello there.
You must understand, the Zariman is yours now.
Well, you don't want
You
it.
inherited it, along with the duty to protect it.
I'm not afraid of responsibility. But this is where everything that could go wrong went wrong. Once we're done here, I'm done here.
Wait. Listen. Void flood. Get to floor Sigma D7. Archimedean Yanta will direct you from there.
Aren't you a fascinating anomaly?
Hello, Yonta.
Anomalies. Oh, right. Explanations. When consciousness and void come together, it makes a thing. For example, me. Not nearly as fascinating as you, though.
Yeah, we covered conceptual embodiment in...
That's the phrase.
Kira called them angels. But then what does that make us? We gestated in the belly of the Zariman beast, same as them. Woke when we heard those words call us, same as them. But we aren't like them. And I'll be damned if we don't go down fighting. Right?
Yeah.
The angels are
Conceptual embodiment. That
Void is flooding in through the ruptures they've created.
comes up a lot in Warframe.
The Zariman's automatic fighter blast system is damaged and overwhelmed. Seems its designer, me, neglected to envision a situation like this. We need to resort to manual application.
gather up nearby Vitoplast and stuff it in the ruptures.
Big orb. Yeah, so this is another new game mode. This one's actually quite fun because this is a game mode that really makes use of parkour abilities. It's just nice. You just run around. There's nothing to defend. You don't need to kill anything. You just charge around and grab these orbs and stick them into these gates to seal them up. So yeah, this is a game mode that really rewards you if you've really paid attention to the more nuanced parts of the game's parkour system. So doing a lot of running, bullet jumping, aim gliding. There we go. And it's a pretty fast mode as well, especially in a squad, if you've got a squad that knows what they're doing.
I know you two never saw eye to eye, but Kira was right. This ship stood for something once. Oh, the Orkin draped her in all their hollow pride and pomposity. But to the ordinary families, she meant hope. Earth was ruined. Mars arid. Lua fractured. Tau would have been a chance to begin again. We shall not fear to take the leap across the gulf to fair.
Though all betwixt is dark and deep, a home awaits us there. Yeah, we really thought we'd make it.
Yeah, so yeah, just delaying that for a minute. So now that's actually good dialogue.
Bad as it could be. It's
Oh, I don't know
Kira.
why these jokes are
She's
smacked down.
mutating, heading straight for the reliquary drive. We won't be
Ow.
able to resist her song. She knows us too well.
You can hold out. I know you can.
Okay.
Don't get greedy. Take all that Vitoplast to a rupture.
Oh, that's all we need to do for the time being.
Did you have a chance to ask it where it came from before you killed it? Not bad for a day's work.
I don't think those things are in a talkative mood. But yeah, this ship was like, I wouldn't want to go as far as say it's like humanity's last hope, but yeah, the origin system was pretty dire. I said everything was rack and ruin. It's just been strip mined and abused and wrecked. I mean, like Quinn said, Earth was dead, Mars was a wasteland. Lure was just a mess as well. It's like, yeah, you're running out of places to live, so it's like, yeah, we're gonna try and sort of make this sort of bold leap to other worlds and try and strike out, and well, we know how that panned out. Yeah, that's Void Flood. That's actually a really fun game mode.
We've lost too much time. Those idiotic Grineer are cracking the shield on the reliquary drive.
Yeah, they
The
do that.
angels are heading there to feed.
I'll stop the Grineer. And Kira too.
You're really going to try, huh? Okay. Caballero can show you how to use the old deployable defenses. You'll need them.
What is the third game mode?
This can only in one of two ways. We die or we change. Promise me after we're gone, you'll take care of the Zariman.
I'll do right by the Zariman, just like you did. I promise.
Yeah, oral works. There we go. Yeah, so we really don't want to be here, but at the same time, we're sort of starting to understand, yeah, we kind of need to
The Orkin only wanted ceremonial weapons
take care of this
from the
place.
Zariman. But for something as important as the reliquary drive, they built in two little security guarantees. Auto-fabricating armaments and exodampers. Exodampers suppress enemy combat ability. We need to defend our exodampers and our reliquary with armaments. Got that?
Yes,
Argosine to build the armaments.
that's
I
what's
marked
powering
an
the ship.
Argosine drop on your radar. Think you can manage to find it?
Yeah,
Hey, Yanta. How many of those
Caballero.
big finger relics are out there, do you think?
Well, fewer than there used to be. So long as the originals are still safely sealed away, of course.
Yeah, so remember that massive man in the wall we saw at the end of the New War? Yeah, that's one of his fingers.
You're a natural. Now, I'm sure you want to go crazy building armaments all over, but you cannot do that. You need to use sockets. Go find the socket that appeals to you most. Your socket. The socket that was meant for you. And build something dangerous in it. Oh, mercy me. I do believe you've got the hang of this, grubber. One more thing. Enemies coming through Aura Works are always helping themselves to our Argosine. So feel free to take it from their cold, dead hands.
Yeah, Caballero is really damn trigger happy. Right, so yeah, we just do our thing. We just keep stuff from destroying stuff. Is that more Argosine? Yep. Yeah, so you can build more turrets if you want, but if you're confident in your abilities to defend, you don't necessarily need to worry too much about this. That's annoying as hell, though. Need you lot to stop that immediately. Some of that. Oh, still defending this one. So what we can do, we can build. Yeah, we'll just chuck a couple more turrets up. Yeah, have that. Come on around here somewhere. Just cover most of the angles. And we just wait for enemies to show up. Where the freaking hell are we? Jumped up and got stuck in something. That's awkward. There we go. That happens sometimes. So sometimes you find holes in the level geometry, and sometimes you have to use the unstuck command to get out again. There, we've got a bunch of turrets. Well, they should be doing stuff. Whether they are or not, it doesn't matter. Ow. Stupid energy Eximus. Yep, yep, there are 2 exo dampeners, so sometimes it rolls it so you just defend the one you're at already, and other times like, no, you've got to book it over to the other one. And that's why we didn't spend all of our Argosine here, because I want to keep some just in case. Yeah, so we roll over this way. Yeah, you can see all this sort of weird sort of non-Euclidean sort of growths and stuff coming up where the void is corrupting things. Oh, there's more Argosine here as well. Oh look, our turret's actually doing shit. we go. Stack it ourselves. That's less than amazing. Yeah, I've got to remember, I've got a really good primary weapon now. I don't just have to pop Thesaurus at absolutely everything. And I see the Nasaruk is just obliterating anything that happens to
She's here.
get in its way.
Or Kira. You have to stop her. You have to try.
There's no try, there's do or die, because if she gets that, it is game over. Okay.
Don't bother trying to hurt Kira's angel form now. Just
Yep,
build her
Nasaruk
essence
is
back
bloody
into the
strong.
void. You're gonna have to follow her in there.
As you can see,
That's her. The real Kira.
there
You
are
don't take her out here, she'll heal.
2 parts to this fight. You have a corporeal form and you have a void form.
Any damage you can do, try throwing yourself through them.
It's over for us.
Void
Fight
Plume
on.
Quill.
And remember
That's useful.
who we once were. We shall not fear to take the leap.
Quinn! Quinn? Anybody?
Uh-oh.
Damn it.
Tenno, the song has quieted. I am no longer reading Void Distortion. What have you found on the Zariman?
Just ghosts. I think we all lost today.
Weird indeed. Yeah. Although I wasn't expecting the Nutteruk to just one-shot both those corporeal phases. Internal logistics. Empire canes. Cool. Oh, we can fast travel now. That's awesome. So, what the what?
Quinn! You're still you.
Honey?
We changed. Oh, we drew power, but from a very different source. You have noticed, it's not just the reliquary that can work miracles with the void, yes? I wonder, do you even know just how brightly you shine?
You say that. But this place... I can't forget what it's put me through. Everyone through.
So, remember, like we remember Kira. There was a place in this park where she used to love to sit. I think perhaps it would suit a memorial.
Commemorate the lost. Yeah, quite a somber story, this. So we're literally back on the Zariman. So we know a lot of people lost their lives here when the Zariman got stuck in the void. And it changed us as well. And it still has influence even now. Legacy of the Zariman is secure. Watched over by the Holdfast, she is now both dam and bridge. A fortress against what is yet to come. Yeah, so you got this little memorial to Kira here. What those flowers are. They're not red spider lilies, but they look sort of kind of similar. Anyway, so we have the Zariman unlocked. So what do you do?
The Zariman is holding steady. Glad you decided to stick around. This place, the Chrysalith, was meant to be a sanctuary. Now it's a war room. We're fending off Grineer raiders, Corpus salvage hunters, and of course, the Void Angels. Taking our home back is going to be a long, hard fight. I mean to make use of your exceptional talents wherever I can. Come and see me whenever you're ready for a bounty assignment.
Oh yeah, this place, it has a lot of the mechanics of previous open world, so like Cetus, Fortuna, Deimos. But the area itself is not an open world. It's more like a planet. So you've got this area, you've got mission nodes like most of the planets do, and yeah, as you can see, yes, you've got Void Armageddon, Void Flood. Yeah, you got Exterminate. I mean, we've done a million of those, so that's not a big deal. Mobile Defense, yeah, that's another classic. And Void Cascade. So you've got the 3 new missions. And like I said, there's a couple of classics there as well. Again, you can see missions have yeah, they have like secondary goals it needs to do. So you do the mission, but at the same time you need to satisfy secondary requirements. So Void Flood, you need to seal 6 ruptures, for instance. Exterminate, got to do under 6 minutes. Yeah, as usual, there's a reward pool, so you can get some lenses, you can get void plumes. There's a couple weapons, and there is Gaia, another Warframe to farm here as well. So there's a fair few bits and bobs to do.
No problem.
And again, you've got sort of several
I can't
ranks.
remember much of what happened, but the time of the accident is clouded for us, like cryofog. It is as if the void had to erase in order to create. There's material the angels secrete that functions like Aya. Yanta believes our lost memories are in there.
Yes, again, you rank up, you get a sort of cutscene, and they sort of get some memories back, and they sort of describe sort of stuff that was happening on the Zariman just before the void jump. There's again sort of fascinating stuff.
Clear skies and steady rails to you.
Yeah, let's go visit everyone else quickly. Yeah, so Cavallero.
I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not sure why I'm here at all, but I'll keep you alive. These used to be museum fodder, ceremonial, and all that golden piss talk. But now, real weapons. Void touched. Not fashion accessories, not conversation pieces. They are for killing. We good?
Very good. Cavallero, he
Take a
has
closer look if you need to.
a lot of amps for the operator. So there's some really useful stuff here. Yeah, some Warframe amps, arcanes as well. So yeah, multi-efficiency, multi-augmented. There's some very good stuff here. Also, stuff like the Latum. You're introduced to Incarnum weapons, which are basically the most powerful weapons in the game at the moment. Although you need to be a fairly high mastery rank to actually use them. I mean, the Latum, for instance, you need to be MR14. We are not there yet. Yeah, I think this all starts at master rank 14. So yeah, you got the Praedos and the Fenmore. There are a load of other Incarnate weapons you can get elsewhere, but this is the introduction to them. And basically, these weapons are special. They have a base form, which they'll function just like any other weapon. But they have a meter you can charge up. Once you charge up, they unlock a second form that do insane damage to stuff. So yeah, we're sort of talking endgame gear here. A lot of this stuff here you will want to grab for various endgame ventures that we haven't unlocked yet. But yeah, like I said, you've got arcanes here for operator use, so you can sort of buff up your operator. You can buff your operator's amp damage as well. That's pretty mandatory stuff, a lot of what's here. Yeah, and they've got the arcane adapters as well for your amps as well, so you need one of those to equip some of these.
Admire all you like, but even my time shouldn't be wasted. Try equipping an Incarnon weapon first.
Yeah, so we can't do this yet, but yeah, he also sort of helps you customize these Incarnon weapons because they have a bunch of perks you can sort of choose from, and they don't just help the weapon; they can sort of transfer to gameplay aspects as well. So some of them sort of grant sort of speed buffs, parkour buffs, for instance. Yonta.
Before you ask, no, we can't move the ship. Something I wasn't sure existed has burst through the Albrecht membrane, and right now the Zariman is plugging that hole. Pop her out, and we'd see void storms from here to Mercury. Which would be fascinating, if memorably horrible. Anyway, feel free to bring me anything you think I might be interested in. That's all.
Yeah, we have a vested interest to keep this place stable, and keep it stable it means keeping the Corpus and Grineer from establishing a foothold here. Otherwise, yeah, if the ship get moved, the origin system gets torn several new arseholes, by the sound of things. Again, got some cosmetics here.
Keep your secrets.
These void plumes that we've been picking up, you can pick these up in missions. Like every mission you do on the Zariman, there's like 7 or 8 of these spawn. So you can go around, sort of look for them, pick them up, and you can turn them in for standing. And the bounties here, they don't give standing per se. They give standing and these. I can't remember now. I might be wrong. I have to double check that. Yeah, they give you those plumes as well. Yep, and then you can get extra void plumes from her if you've got resources to burn. Again, sort of not recommended unless you've
I suppose you could
done
always
a
come back when you
ton of
have
stuff.
something.
Also, she has Varuna and her gear. And some more arcanes. Blessing's really good. Frostbite and Conjunction Voltage are also pretty damn good. Yeah. The resource for this, there's 2 new missions that have opened up on Lua. They're pretty advanced because, I said the last one in particular, the enemy sort of starts at sort of level 100, which is way above what we've been fighting. But yeah, those Frax enemies we saw, they appear there and they drop this stuff and you sort of gather it up, and I believe it's a survival, so you get some of these things as rotation rewards, but anything you don't get, you can sort of save out your plasm and sort of finish off your collections. And yeah, this is kind of where at the start of how sort of shift in sort of how new Warframes and stuff are acquired. Because it's like a pity system, so I was like, yeah, you can do the missions and get the parts, but if you've been really unlucky and you've sort of got enough sort of currency to get the remaining parts, yeah, it just stops players from being sort of gated by really shitty luck. So it's a really nice sort of gameplay change. I believe it started here, and then sort of everything sort of after that, they've pretty much adopted this system, so it was really good.
My patience is almost endless. Oh, goodbye
Finally,
then.
we go to Hombask.
No, hey, welcome. If we'd ever made it to Tau, I was gonna be in charge of the homesteading. Getting everyone kitted out for their new start, you know? Well, you remember how that went.
Yeah,
Ship
we...
for the moon, land in a bucket of piss. So, in memory of the woman I was back when I was alive, I'm helping folks set up their homes here now.
So yeah, Hombask.
Just let me know your
Yeah,
budget.
she just has lots of
Well worth the
cosmetics
magic today.
and yeah, it's all decorations. We've got the Vista Suite key, so that opens something on the dormer zone, which we need to go to in a moment. Yeah, so she has that. But she has a lot of stuff for decorating the dormer zone, and by extension, you can set this up in your orbiter as well.
So who needs furniture anyway? You all ready for a transformation?
And then yeah, she has a lot of scenes and yeah, a lot of cosmetics.
Not gonna make any mad impulse purchases, huh?
No, because we've got no
We'll
standing
take
at the
care
moment.
now.
We, the Grineer, keep throwing troops at the Zariman.
Double checking.
Whatever the worm's finding here, She wants more of it.
Yeah, so yeah, the bounties here, they don't give standing, they give void plume rewards, so it's like Demos the token system, so you can do as many of these as you want, bank your tokens, and then you just sort of turn your tokens in, and that's how you generate your standing.
Roger that. Travel well.
Yeah, finally,
This place is like an embassy.
wrong
I'll
place.
see you later.
It was next to
Come
Hombask.
on, not gonna run out of stuff. Mind how you go, kid.
One last thing I want to show off here. Because you know we've had the Orbiter for ages as our base of operations. Sort of place we can sort of decorate.
Communications await your attention.
We now
Please
have
check
this
your
place.
inbox at your earliest convenience.
It's kind of familiar because we kind of saw this in the New World when we met the Drifter. Yeah, this is our home away from home. A whole new place to decorate. A couple of mystery doors. Yeah, that Vista Suite key, that's for this place. It's basically just a big extension, and you can sort of have a nice big Vista scene. On my main account, there's a gigantic window, and it's got an appearance. Makes it look like we're on the moon. Pretty cool. And that place is related to the Deveri Paradox, which is the next quest we'll be doing. Not today, obviously, because we Gonna wrap things up in a minute. I kind of lied on that last.
Messages in your inbox, operator. They are not as encrypted as they should be.
Yeah, Drifters Camp. So switch operations to the Drifters Camp. I didn't show this off last time because I forgot all about it, but now we've done the new war. Yeah, you can base yourself here instead of in space. So you've got your ship set up, so your orbiter's there.
Operator,
Oh, your orbiter's
messages
there,
arrived
your
in
landing
your
craft's there.
inbox.
That's all this. You know, it's sort of nice that there is. It's really cool that we had this sort of area for the new war, and they're like, yeah, we're not going to just waste it on a quest. We're going to make it a permanent area for you to get out and make home. And it's a little bit sparse now, but again, that'll change over time. Anyway, we have an inbox message.
Kid, when someone's gone, the part nobody talks about is that you have to choose how you're gonna remember them. There were people on this ship who loved you. You're never gonna forget what happened here. But you owe it to them and yourself to remember all the other days too. Protect those memories. Protect the Zariman. When you're ready to start making this place a home, come see me.
Oh, cool. I completely forgot about that. You get some cosmetics for your your
Ordius is
operator and
half
drifter.
angry. I may require maintenance after all.
Yeah, we'll show that off very quickly. Operator. Appearance. Transparent suit. So yeah, you get a funky new set of gear. And Hombask, she sells. Yeah, she sells materials that change the material appearance of this as well. Anything Void Shell, it's a like a new variant of oh, we ain't got anything for that. Yeah, it's like a new variant of decor. So yeah, we've got sort of shiny sort of plasticky sort of thing now. But if I want to sort of say make it look like stone, she'll have something to change the material appearance, and then you can sort of change the colours like you've always have been doing. Yeah, yeah. New threads. Yeah, and on that note, we shall leave it at that for today. So thank you very much for being here. Hope this has been educational and entertaining. Yeah, next time I pick this up, we will dive into the Very Paradox, which I'll probably split into 2 parts, because that's, plus that's a couple of hours of quest gameplay. And yeah, we'll further unlock this story. We will sort of dip into the Drifter and sort of how they sort of came into our life and sort of why they sort of stepped into the new war and all that. Until then, have fun, stay safe, and we'll see you for the next one. Bye bye for now.